Ms. Raza in absence, a welcome to her. Ms. Aisha, our patron. Mr. Hassan Chogle, President, DPS-Modern Indian School. Mr. Yasser Nainar, Vice President. Members of the Executive Board, the better halves, parents, my team of teachers, and the young, enthusiastic participants. A very good evening. I have a house full. Good evening. After listening to the little children start off this evening, it sets me in retrospect. Were we so courageous when we were 4 years or 5-year-olds? I would say no, we were not. The courage to address or stand in front of such a big gathering, the whole idea of coming onto stage can be overwhelming. But our little ones just take it as though they have been born with the spirit, they have been bestowed with the best. These little children, every morning when they walk in to school, set this purpose for our existence in the school. They are the ones who give us the courage to look forward to a generation that is going to make a difference. DPS Modern Indian School always states, we are a school with a difference. And let me tell you that difference just doesn't mean that we excel academically. That's part of our existence. That's part of our being in the education sector. For us, education doesn't stop with marks. It goes way beyond marks. It's my humble request to each parent who's here, because you would be partnering with us in the cause of the education of your child for 14 long years. Please do not attach too much importance to grades. Do not put this into your child's mind that it is essential to stand first, second, or third in the class or in a group. Always teach your children the fact that life lessons are more important. Learning should not end with oneself. It should go beyond that. If you as parents are able to give that quality time to your child, because today's family life has become really, really eroded. We say we are spending quality family time, but we are very busy with our phones, with our gadgets, and that's not what is quality family time. Quality family time is switching off everything, listening to your ward, listening to your child, trying to make sense of what they are expecting from you. Good parenting is when you are a role model. You as wife and husband are called parents. Parents is one unit for your little child. So stand together as one unit. Let your child learn that father and mother means they are together, breaking the benchmark, producing better results. Some way we forget that as parents, we need to set a target. Do I produce a child who's just like me or a little better than me? How many of you would say you would want a child who's better than you? All of us would want our children to be better than us. So obviously, we need to set that target. We need to work towards that goal and see that our children, the genetic material that we have given them, is one shade better than what we are. So together, we as teachers realize that our role has become extensive in parenting the child rather than teaching the child alone. Today's parenting has failed some way. We need to relook at it, rework on it. So I would encourage all my parents to reflect if you are doing the right thing or the wrong thing. Please give quality time to your child. It's just a 4 or a 5-year-old child. Your child would be yours till the age of 12. And after 12, the child would know how to respond to what you're doing. He's not your property, she's not your property. After 12, he will give it back to you. So unless you keep the communication channels open, you keep your act right, your child is not going to be yours. This is not a scary scenario. We can do our act right if we are together. Listen to your school, listen to your teacher. Avoid putting up stuff which is not necessary on social media, especially discussing the school teacher. It is extremely demeaning. You are only taking care of one child or 2 children at home. My teacher takes care of 35 children. When she goes back and sees something on WhatsApp which is demeaning, it hurts. Rather than discuss what went wrong in school, can we discuss what went right in the school? Because there's a lot that goes right in the school. So I would appreciate that as parents, And as young, enthusiastic parents who are really involved, do the right things. Talk positive to your child. Talk good things to your child. For you have made that wonderful decision of coming into our school, DPS-Modern Indian School. We talk about service before self. So look at the service that the school is giving you, look at the quality that the school is giving you, and appreciate it rather than find fault with one small thing that would have probably been interpreted wrong by you or by the teacher. So if this relationship works, I'm sure your child is in safe hands. The child will grow to be a better citizen, an ambassador who will take forward good values and good quality ahead into this world. At this juncture, I would like to tell that as a school, yes, we excel extremely well in academics. We set our own scores, our own benchmarks. We hover around 84% as our school average in grade 12. But at the same time, I'm so proud to say that when people look for schools with inclusion, they come to our school. Thank you so much, parents, for partnering with us. Thanks to the management for understanding the word inclusion. We have all types of children in our school. We include them. We see that the last child is not left out. Our remedial actions start right from kindergarten to grade 12, where our teachers, I would say, they are dedicated beyond the call of duty. They work beyond school hours and see that our children do well, just not in academics, but every sphere of activity, every latent talent that is there within them is blooming in this school. I would take this opportunity to thank Mr. Hammam, our patron, Ms. Aisha, and the entire EC for being there, guiding us every moment, every step that we take forward. We would be redundant if we didn't have new ideas. We work with new ideas every single moment, and that makes us what we are, a school with a difference. So thank you to all the management members for being with us every moment. Thanks to the entire team of teachers for working with us tirelessly, not counting the hours, but counting on the satisfaction that they derive from this profession. Thanks to the parents for choosing us, staying with us, and partnering with us for the cause of education. I would fail if I would not say a word of congratulations and thanks to the little children who make a huge difference to the lives of all of us associated with them. Thank you. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the efforts of our little children. For I think almost a month and a half they've been practicing, and they will definitely wow you with their performance. Thank you and good evening.